When working on a project, do you know who your stakeholders are? Stakeholders are anyone that is positively or negatively impacted by the project or the product that comes out of the project. A stakeholder can be an internal to the organization, it can be external to the organization. In order to build a solid stakeholder management plan, there are 4 different steps that you need to take. Step number 1 is to identify your stakeholders. So you want to look internally within your organization, externally, and you want to look for anyone that is positively or negatively impacted by the project. So if you have a product that's coming out and your finance division is going to be impacted, that's a stakeholder. You want to make sure that they have a solid understanding of, how this is going to be rolled out. Number 2, you need to know your stakeholders. Get to know your stakeholders. The only way that you're going to be able to understand where they're coming from, how they feel about the project, be able to identify any kind of risks or issues. You need to talk to your stakeholders. You need to have a relationship with your stakeholders so that if there are any risks or any issues that pop up, you can quickly mitigate that. You can have a mitigation strategy, right? But in order to get there, you have to know your stakeholders. Number 3, you want to prioritize your stakeholders, right? Based on whether it's low impact and low influence, or if it's high impact and high influence. So you want to, again, once you get to know your stakeholders, you also have to prioritize them and understand if they're of low impact or high impact, high influence, low influence. Number 4, you want to build a solid communication plan so that you know each stakeholder and the level of engagement you have to have with them, right? You may have some stakeholders that you reach out to on a quarterly basis and provide them with a newsletter or some type of a quarterly report, right? You may have other stakeholders that you need to contact on the weekly basis, right? You need to have touch point meetings with them on a weekly basis. And you may have others where, maybe once a month you meet with them. So build a solid communication plan. What's the best way to communicate with them? Is it through email? Is it through Teams meetings? Is it, so you have to identify all of that stuff in your stakeholder communication plan. There we have it, 4 steps for building a solid stakeholder management plan.